Hey guys, Lauren Losing here for a grocery haul video. I kind of have it separated into three sections. I have Trader Joe's, I have Netrition.com, and I have regular grocery store items. Some of these things I may have shown you before in a previous grocery haul video, but I haven't done a grocery haul in a long time, and so I thought I would maybe do some repeats, show you some things that I am currently using, and maybe they're things that I fell back in love with. So I'm drinking my Syntrax Matrix peanut butter cookie shake, bigger than my head. So I'll just get into it. I will start with the Trader Joe's items because that's what's closest to me. So let me preface this by not all of these are like super high in protein, whatever. This is just what I'm eating now, and yeah, okay, now I'll get into it. Trader Joe's, so these are all Trader Joe's. Colossal olives hand stuffed with jalapeno peppers. Sorry, the lighting is kind of sucky. So good. So I don't know. These are good to just like grab a couple, pop them in your mouth, and they taste freaking delicious. So for 2 olives, it's 15 calories, and all of that is from fat. It's 1.5 grams of fat. No carbs, no protein. They're so good. So I know that I've shown some of these before, but I'm going to show them again, and some I haven't. These are all like dips. I tend to use them with like chicken breast. Sometimes I will smother my chicken breast in it and like when it's raw and then bake it, or I will just bake it plain and then dip it in. This is a new one that I have found. It's their jalapeno Greek yogurt dip. So for 2 tablespoons, it's 50 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 from sugar, and 1 protein. This is their cilantro and chive yogurt dip. So for 2 tablespoons, it's 50 calories, 4 grams of fat, 1 carb, none from sugar, and 1 protein. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. My mother just got home and I knew she wouldn't want to make a guest appearance on the video. So, okay. Reduced guilt spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip. So this for 2 tablespoons is 30 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 from fiber, 1 from sugar, and 1 protein. And the reduced guilt chunky guacamole made with Greek yogurt. Oh, so good. 2 tablespoons, 30 calories, 2 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 from fiber, 1 from sugar, and 1 protein. I've been super strict about my added sugar intake lately, or even just regular sugars. These might not even be added sugars. These might be naturally occurring sugars. It's from the skim milk oil, the Greek yogurt. I pretty much I do like as close to 0 added sugars as possible. I don't do more than 4 sugars. I mean, if it's naturally occurring, I'm a little more lenient, but I really don't do more than like 4 sugars per serving. Okay, I already did that. Thai lime and chili cashews. Oh, these are so good. They're really spicy too, so you can't, sorry, the way I have this folded, I can't read the nutrition info. So you can't really eat that many at once. I mean, you could eat probably 2 servings. So serving size is about 1/4 cup or 30 grams, 180 calories, 14 grams of fat, 5 carbs, 1 from fiber, none from sugar, and 5 protein. These are 2 new peanut butter options that I found. So one is called Better in Peanut Butter. It says all natural, 85% less fat, low sodium, 40% less calories, made with real peanuts. So it's similar to a PB2, just it's not powdered. It's already in the form it's supposed to be in, or you know what I mean. So it's definitely higher in calories than PB2. I just thought that it would be a better or a different alternative. So 2 tablespoons is 100 calories, 2 grams of fat, 13 carbs, 2 are from fiber, 2 are from sugar, and then it just says other carbs, 9 grams. And 4 grams of protein. So I honestly don't know if the other carbs are sugar alcohols. I don't think they are. I think they're just regular carbs. So obviously a lot higher in carbs, but I thought it would be interesting to try. Now this is my new love. It is crunchy salted peanut butter with flax and chia seeds. Now, when you first get this, it's one of those ones that you have to stir and then refrigerate after. This one you also have to refrigerate after. When I first got it, I did not love it. It was very like plain roasted peanut tasting. Like it didn't, even though it says it's salted, it didn't taste very salted to me, and it had no sweetness to it at all. So I took like a taste of it and I was like, oh. So I took packets of stevia in the raw, and I think I put 12, maybe 10, in this whole container. This is a pretty big container, and I just mixed them all in, and now it's like my favorite thing ever. So for 2 tablespoons, it's 170 calories, 14 grams of fat, 7 carbs, 3 from fiber, 1 from sugar, and 7 protein. It's really good, guys. You have to try it. Okay, cold brew coffee concentrate. Cold brew is kind of like, I don't know, it's one of those fashionable things now. It's supposed to be better for you because it's less acidic and whatever. The reason I got it is because it's just easy to do iced coffee this way. So it actually doesn't have nutrition info on here. I think it's like 5 calories for 4 ounces or something like that. It's what a regular coffee would end up being. So you just do 1 part of this to 2 parts water, or 2 parts milk, or 1 part water, 2 parts milk, whatever. I do this in protein shakes a lot if I want to make like a frappuccino style protein shake. This is Columbus reduced sodium Italian dry salami. I also do the Columbus prosciutto. It's really lean. It's really good. So for 1 ounce, it's 100 calories, 7 grams of fat, 2 carbs, none from fiber, 1 from sugar, and 7 protein. This was in my freezer, so it looks a little funky right now, but I just took it out of the freezer. So this is carne asada autentica. So seasoned, thinly sliced beef sirloin. So for 4 ounces, it's 180 calories, 8 grams of fat, 1 carb, none from fiber or sugar, and 21 grams of protein. They have a lot of really good seasoned meat at Trader Joe's. You just have to keep your eye on that carb content because some of them will have added sugar to it. This is a staple for me that I know I've shown before, but it's Trader Joe's fully cooked and seasoned organic beef sirloin roast. Super easy. You just take it out of the package in there, put it in a pan, cover it in tin foil, and bake it, and it's really good. So for 3 ounces, it's only 90 calories, 2 grams of fat, no carbs, and 19 grams of protein. So this is super lean, super packed with protein. It's a really, really good option. Okay, next group that I'm going to is my nutrition stuff. If you guys have not been to Nutrition.com, you have to. It is where I get all of my protein powders. It's a great resource. So I know I showed these before, but I'm going to show them again because they're my favorite. It's Guy's award-winning barbecue sauce. So this is the smoky garlic. This is the spicy. I also have the hot, and then I think there's a regular kind, but I don't know. I haven't gotten the regular kind. So they are sugar-free. They're sweetened with sucralose, which is Splenda. So for 2 tablespoons, I think they have the same, same stats for all of them. 2 tablespoons is 10 calories, no fat, 2 carbs, none from fiber, none from sugar, and no protein. I also found this, this sugar-free teriyaki sauce, which I have not tried yet, but I mean, I don't really see how you can go wrong. I'm not someone who is like, has a weird, how do I say this? Some people don't like the Splenda taste and feel like it leaves like a weird aftertaste or something, and it doesn't bother me. So I feel like I will totally be fine with this teriyaki sauce, and I figured I'd show you guys anyway. So for 1 tablespoon, it's 5 calories, 1 carb, none from fiber, and none from sugar, and 1 gram of protein. Okay. Now this I really need to show you guys, and I don't know if I've shown you before. I think I may have just posted it on Facebook. This is Carb Quick. So this is so it says on there, 90% less carbs than the leading brand. So obviously they are comparing it to Bisquick. So any recipes that calls for Bisquick, you can use Carb Quick in. So for 1/3 of a cup, it's 90 calories, 6 grams of fat, 16 carbs. However, 14 of them are from fiber. So that's only 2 net carbs and 6 grams of protein. I make cheeseburger pie with this. I haven't really used it for anything else, but this stuff is amazing. Okay, regular grocery store items is last. This is my new milk alternative find. It is unsweetened silk cashew milk. So I had been using almond milk. Almond milk is really thin though. So this is a lot creamier than almond milk, and for 1 cup it's only 25 calories, 2 grams of fat, 1 carb, none from fiber, none from sugar, and less than 1 protein, and about half of your calcium for a day. So I do this now in my protein shakes. I do 1.5 cups of milk for 1 scoop of protein. Usually calls for 1 cup of milk, but I like to make my protein shakes stretch. Okay, some of these things you also would have seen in my tour of my kitchen video recently, but I'm going to go over them again. These are intended for little kids, but I love them. They're Mom-Made Bites, the Italian-style beef meatball bites. So for 10 meatballs, it's 170 calories, 10 grams of fat, 3 carbs, 1 from fiber, and 16 protein. So I can show you them because I have this one open. I do about half a package at a time. There's like 2.5 servings in one thing, so I do it. So they're like little baby meatballs, and I do my no sugar added marinara sauce with them. Sometimes I do my, I can show you those. These are also from Nutrition. I didn't show these in my kitchen tour video. So organic black bean spaghetti, organic soybean spaghetti, and organic mung bean fettuccine. So these are all great pasta options. The stats are pretty much the same. Yeah, the stats are the same for all of them. So for 2 ounces, I usually use 1 ounce. Earlier out, I only used 1/2 ounce. 180 calories, 2 grams of fat, 17 carbs, 12 fiber, 5 from sugar. The sugar is naturally occurring in the bean, and 25 grams of protein. So these are great options. Okay, where was I? Sorry. These I've just recently found in my grocery store. I've seen people posting about them for about the past year, and I've not been able to find them locally until recently. These are oven cravers. So this is seasoned raw stuffed chicken breast with rib meat, stuffed with pepper jack, Swiss cheese, and bacon. Yum. So for one piece, and there are 2 per container, I can show you how big they are. They're pretty small, but I mean, that's like perfect size, right? 250 calories, 16 grams of fat, 5 carbs, none from sugar, none from fiber, 1 from sugar, and 29 protein. These are just Shady Brook Farms turkey burgers. I got the ready to season ones because the already seasoned ones had added sugar in it. So for one turkey burger, it's 200 calories, 11 grams of fat, no carbs, and 23 protein. I compared these to regular beef burgers, and obviously these stats were a lot better. Even with the carbs, there are a lot of the already like pre-made beef burgers have added carbs in them. Obviously a lot higher in fat and calories. Okay, so I know a lot of people make like wonton wrapper cups. Hold on one second. Sorry for all the interruptions. My father just came home from the grocery store. He might be interrupting again, but I'm not stopping this video. Okay, so I know a lot of people do the wonton wrapper cups. These are pretty much the same thing, but they're gyoza wrappers, so they're pot sticker wrappers. They are circular, so you don't have those extra little like corners sticking up and burning. And because there's a little less to them, they're a little bit better in stats. So for 4 wrappers, it's 70 calories, no fat, 15 carbs, and 2 grams of protein. So 15 carbs sounds kind of high, but you divide that by 4, it's about 4 carbs per wrapper. If you're filling it with all protein, you're all set. He's coming in again. We're gonna ignore it. Okay. I'm filming, and I'm not turning it off again. This is my dad.
Hi. Co-star.
Yeah, co-star. Okay. So my next thing is, so I've showed you the P28 bagels before. These are much better in stats, comparable in price. You just have to go to their website because I got them from Amazon and they're pretty much the same amount shipping as the product. So it's the
More shipping.
Oh my goodness, you're not the co-star. You're guest appearance and goodbye. Okay. The Great Low Carb Bread Company. So these are their sesame bagels. I also have their everything bagels and their cinnamon bagels. So for one bagel, they're pretty good size. I mean, they're thin, you cut into them, there are some air bubbles, but they're pretty good size. Not as big and dense as the P28 bagels. However, only 120 calories, 5.5 grams of fat, 16 carbs, and 14 are from fiber, and 14 protein. So 2 net carbs, 14 fiber, and 120 calories. So I put that peanut butter on them, or I'll do light cream cheese. People have been doing that Greek cream cheese. I compared the stats, and light cream cheese is actually better for you. There's more sugar in the Greek cream cheese and the same amount of protein. Center cut bacon. I know that I have praised center cut bacon before. It is just a naturally leaner cut of bacon. So for 2 slices, it's 60 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, no carbs, and 6 grams of protein. This is a huge package because I actually got this from BJ's. You could probably, BJ's is equivalent to a Sam's Club or a Costco. You could probably find it in the regular grocery store. I just haven't happened to come upon it. So this is, sorry, all naturally seasoned, dry rubbed garlic and pesto style boneless chicken. So for 4 ounces, and there's like what, 6 big chicken breasts in here. So for 4 ounces, it's 130 calories, 3 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 from fiber, none from sugar, and 24 protein. All right, so these last 3 items that I'm going to show you kind of all go together because I use them together. This is for when I want a sandwich and I don't want to either, well, A, make a bagel sandwich, or B, take the hit for, I have not had regular bread since surgery. I don't want to take in those carbs. I don't want to take in those refined carbs, processed carbs, whatever. So this is Joseph's flat oat bran and whole wheat lavash bread. These are huge. Do you see these? They're humongous. I use a quarter of one, so I'll cut it this way and then this way. Or if I'm super hungry, I'll use half of one. So for half of a lavash, it's only 50 calories, 2 grams of fat, 7 carbs, 3 from fiber, none from sugar, and 5 grams of protein. So 4 net carbs, and 50 calories, and 5 grams of protein. So I will take a couple of my ham slices. I don't always use this brand. I will use like the Oscar Mayer carving board style ham. I don't think I need to give you the stats on ham. Put a few of those in there, and then I'll use the Sargento reduced fat Swiss. They also have the thin style Swiss, but I just end up using twice as much. So I find that the reduced fat Swiss is actually better. So for one slice, it's 60 calories, 4 grams of fat, 1 carb, none from fiber or sugar, and 7 grams of protein. So sorry for all the interruptions, guys. Sorry it's kind of a scattered video, but I hope you got something out of it, and until next time.